This is a Yardworks 10-inch pole saw. It has over a 9-foot reach. The ad said it was 8 amps, but I don't see anywhere in the box that it says that on either side. The part number is 239-1574. Has a 2-year limited warranty, and it is a corded pole saw. I picked it up at my local Menards for $79.99. Well, with their 11% mail-in rebate. Also got some bar and chain oil. And I plan to unbox. I'll inspect and assemble if needed, and then I'll show some clips of it being used. Helps if I use the knife. I'm gonna cut away from myself. Bam! Okay. Yep, it does appear there's some assembly required, so let me pull the stuff out and I'll show you. Alright, looks like there's just 3 parts, so assembly should be easy. You just got the pole, obviously, the saw head, and the handle with the cord. Looks like there's a little bit of a quick assembly diagram here or whatever, or something. But also you got over here in the instructions, how to do it and such. So let me slap this sucker together here real quick and we'll see if it works. There's this little rubber cap on the handle end to protect the prongs, but the other end doesn't need one because it has female connectors. Per the cheat card, I just want to line up this arrow with this dot right here and slide it together. I went ahead and just locked the shaft out to make it a little bit easier for me. There, I just slipped together and it snapped into place. You can see this little post right there. It's a springy type deal like you see on like table legs and such. Locks it in there, so I just gotta tighten this collar down and be all set in this end. Oh, and the extendable part is spring loaded. So that's nice, I guess. On the cut head side, more of the same. I went ahead and locked the pole out. Well, this side has the sticker for the little thing, whatever, and the head's covered on the second side of the cheat sheet. With the handle on the first side, now the head. So, I'm going to do that real quick. It says you need to press the pin down to get it in there, but it just slid in for me. Oh, and I do want to point out, it is slotted in 3 other positions, so you can clock the head as needed. Well, that's it. All done. Easy as pie. I'm not going to fill it all the way up. Just, oops, spilling already. Put a little bit in there so I don't want to run it dry. Got love those little cheap funnel packs from Harbor Freight. Oh man, I'm making a mess. Let me clean this up. Wasn't planning on overfilling it, but I did, so oops. And I probably should have done this outside. Oh well. Probably should have bought a smaller bottle, but I'm a sucker for a deal. Just FYI, it doesn't hold much, and be careful when you pour it. Weird is this plastic safety deal on the cord. I've actually never seen this type before, but I'm sure others have seen it plenty. Looks like it just pops off. And we're all set. Try this sucker out. Now, if I was using this outside, I would take the cord and loop it around this end of the plug so it doesn't easily pull off and disconnect it when I don't want it to. So, anyways, there's a safety button over here. Just gonna press that, pull the trigger. We'll check this sucker out. Let me see if I can get it. Right there. All right, let me try that again. I accidentally hit the record button to stop recording. And it's quite loud, so my mic's gonna cut out. Alright, and it works. Seems to work pretty good. You can actually feel it torquing a little on the table. Of course, I was only holding it one-handed because I got the camera in my other hand. But, yeah, I mean, I like that it comes with a blade guard. Hopefully it doesn't leak too much, because that's all I need is a bigger mess. But the next clips you should see are it being used above my roof to trim some tree branches. Alright, after all that cutting, let's see how much oil's left. Let me give it a little bit of shade. Oh, it didn't use that much. No, it looks like the lanyard got tore, but no biggie. And there's still plenty of oil in there. It'll be a long time before I use up that gallon. So there it is, the Yardworks corded pole saw. Works good enough for me. I mean, it's got plenty of torque. A little grabby, but you know, that just depends on how I guess you start it. I was taught that you always want to start the chainsaw running, but maybe not so for this, I don't know. I'm no pole saw expert, but I like it. And for me, for the occasional use, I actually prefer corded or battery powered tools because I don't use them enough and the gas goes bad with modern gas, you know how it is. So there it is. I like it. Time will tell if it holds up. I think for my occasional use, as I said, it will work, plenty good over the years. I did swap out my my oil. I bought that big old jug thinking it might go through a lot, and it barely went through any. And it doesn't appear to be leaking all over the place. I mean, I've had it sitting up on my tool bench, and it hasn't come out, so that's great there. Of course, the smaller bottle will be easier to pour as well. And I wouldn't use all that oil, so I gave it to my neighbor who let me borrow his chainsaw a while back. Anyway, he'll use it. So, there it is. Again, I like the corded option. I have outlets all around my house or pole barn, so for me, great. For you, well, you'll have to decide yourself. But I hope you found this video useful, helpful, interesting, or whatever. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment down below what you think. Have you used a corded or battery-powered pole saw compared to gas? Let us know. Thanks again for watching. Keep it real.